Understandable smooth shit. That murderers move with. Understandable smooth shit.
Papa this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we getting to.
Live action, your boy Popovich. I'm now tuned in Popovich TV. Yeah, kid, it's Friday. That feeling, that energy, made it through another week, so we feeling like ooh la la ah wee wee. Friday, live action. You know what it is. About to go get a haircut, go to the gym, get it in. But first, let's get into these weekend picks. The winning circle, winner, chicken dinner. Like my Knicks, I had the Knicks jersey up here yesterday, you know what I mean? OB Toppin, New York City, we back, that feeling. But first, let's get in real quick before we get into the weekend picks. 12 games on the slate. Let's get into last night. Had Seattle, had the under, had Tulsa. Money line wasn't, even though they did cover the 5.5, had a money line to be safe and the over. So we went 3 out of 4 out of our picks yesterday. And I had Seattle. Everybody all week talking about Arizona, like we was talking about Arizona last week when they was playing the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, even though they didn't cover, bastards. Then kicked the extra point, talking about they ain't want the PAT to get blocked. Okay, you still going to win the game. Just kick the extra point. Let people that had y'all minus the 3 get a push. And the people that had y'all minus the 2.5 get a win. But anyway, fast forward. Russell Wilson off the loss was, I think, like 8-2 or something ridiculous. Lost 2 in a row. Was not losing 3 in a row at home on a short weekend, on a short turnaround to a division rival, to the younger, faster, Kyler Murray, who just, had a spectacular catch on Sunday to, when I had them, even though they didn't cover. All right, that's out the way. Get off the Russell Wilson, he may not still win MVP. He did have a couple of bad games, but the great players, and Russell Wilson is a champion. He is a great player. Wasn't going to go 0-3. I didn't think so. I had the money line, though, yesterday. Wasn't messing around with Vegas. They always want to call it in. You know what I mean? Vegas be calling it in. Make no mistakes about it. All right, let's get right to it. Sunday fun day. 12 games on the slate. This versus the spread. I'm going to give y'all who I like. I actually never really do that. You know what I mean? Like, as far as running down the whole teams with the spread, because I just pick out the games that I think can win, and I bet on them parlay, which you really should only just bet individually. That's how you win. You bet your little $20 or units, bet your little 20 units, 10 units on, say, last night, Seahawks. That's it. You win. But I don't bet that way. I'm not a professional gambler. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'd be in Vegas. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Larry. You know what I mean? G5 Cultivations. You know what I mean? And we just gonna do what we do. But last week we went 5 for 8, and this is gonna be the first week that I start giving out like all of my picks, and then I'll give you my locks, and then we can play the tape back. Like last week, you went 10 for 12, or you went 4 for 12. You had a horrible week. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's go. We're gonna go Tennessee at Baltimore. Baltimore giving 5. Baltimore just came off a horrible game against New England. I had New England with that 7 at home. Cam Newton, I ain't see them losing by 7. This week, I'm going with Baltimore. Just a revenge game. They coming off a horrible week. You starting to hear the chit-chatter, the chit-chatters. I'm going with Baltimore -5. I like Baltimore to cover the spread. I think they're going to cover the spread. All right, next game we got Detroit at Carolina. Carolina getting 2.5. Teddy Bridgewater might play. He might not play. They just got smoked by Tampa Bay. I had Tampa Bay last week minus the 6.5. I like Matt Stafford in this one. I like Detroit. I don't love him, but I like him. So I'm going to take Detroit minus 2.5. to win the game. They should cover. Next game up, we got Philly at Cleveland. Had Cleveland last week, like a lot of y'all, to cover the 4.5 over, Houston. And at the end, dude, instead of, running into the touchdown, he ran his ass right on out, right out of bounds. And everybody that had Cleveland minus that 4.5, that's a bad beat for us. Shout outs to Scott Van Pelt with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hate when that happened. Like, it's a whole world of bettors out there. Like, Vegas making money off us. You know what I mean? So we should have some integrity. Like, I don't want to hear, we just trying to win the game, because you are going to win the game if you score 7 as well. But anyway, they didn't cover. Philly at home. Philly on the road playing Cleveland. Cleveland laying the 3. Philly just lost to my Giants. Giants is dirt. Even though they played well last week enough to win the game. And they still got a chance to win that division. Everybody still got a chance to win that bum-ass division. But I'm going to go with Cleveland again. I'm going to go with Cleveland again, minus the 3. This time, hopefully, they cover. Next game, New England at Houston. Houston getting 1.5. Now, when I see stuff like this be tricky to me. You know what I mean? It's like, New England just come off a good game at home, getting 7, beat Baltimore in a rainy dog fight game. Now they playing Houston. Houston is due for a win, right? They've been losing. Can't beat nobody except Jacksonville. But why is it only 1.5? They think New England is that much better. Should be at least 3 points. You know what I mean? 2.5. But they giving them 1.5. I'm going with New England. I like New England to cover. I just know Deshaun Watson. He's a good player. He ain't proved to be the Michael Jordan yet. When he first was coming out, but obviously they paid him like he is Michael Jordan. He got his bread and well deserving. It's just that the team just seemed like they just couldn't get over. Whether it's the coach, whether it's the players, whether it's the system. So far, he hasn't really broken through yet. You know what I'm saying? And he's been in the league for a while now. But I rocks with him. You know what I mean? But I don't think they're gonna win Sunday. I like New England. Next game, Pittsburgh at Jacksonville. Jacksonville getting 10.5, 10 in the hook. And I like Jacksonville. Pittsburgh is the best team in the league record-wise. And, outside of Kansas City in the AFC, I like Pittsburgh. I like Pittsburgh. I love Pittsburgh. However, an undefeated season is probably not likely. It's very rare, and if it was me, the last little clip that I seen of Ben talking, he recognized that as a 2-time champion. He know that the season, the goal is to go undefeated, and lose the Super Bowl, because that's what I see happening as the weeks pass and the pressure mount. They shouldn't lose to Jacksonville, so they're going to win the game. I think they're going to win the game. I just don't think they're going to cover. To have the pressure on them to keep winning, then get in the playoff. Even if you get the bye, I just think, now you're due for a loss. The odds is you're going to lose. So, ask the 07? Yeah, 2007 Patriots, if they would have ever lost one, then lose to my Giants in the Super Bowl. Duh. You know what I mean? Next game. This one right here, I'm not understanding this one right here. That's water, alhamdulillah. Listen, Atlanta at New Orleans. New Orleans is given 3.5, and in some places it might be 4. So I was under the assumption that they was going to start Jameis Winston. That's who I think they should start. That's who I think is the better quarterback, even better than Breeze at this time. As far as athletically, arm strength, and just the other intangibles. And I just did a video. I didn't get a chance to put it up, because now they starting, Jason Hill. So I was just bigging up Winston like, yo, my prediction is they're going to go out of their next 5 games. I got them going 4-1. You know what I mean? My prediction with Winston. Now you starting Hill. I'm not, unless they're just trying to throw Atlanta off, and then if you with the gimmicks in the games, if you got to do that to bum-ass Atlanta, like, yo, we're going to start Hill, but then really throw Jameis Winston out there, it's like, for what? You know what I mean? Like, Atlanta's not that good. Division opponent, y'all going to play them again in a few weeks. So, all the gimmicks and schemes and all that. This spread here, I like Atlanta. I like Atlanta with the hook. I still think New Orleans will win, but I don't know now. Like with Hill, I know. Don't get me wrong. When he come in, he does him. Like, you know what I mean, with the the wildcat formation, and is he gonna run? Is he gonna pass? He's a multi-purpose player. And when he come in, he does well most of the time. Sometimes I could throw the offense off though. For the Drew Brees is in there, and you got to come out. You know what I mean. So it's like sometimes in Sean Payton's case, in the Saints case, a lot of times it's not wasted plays. That's why he have packages. But my point is, I thought they was gonna start Winston, but I'm taking Atlanta now with that 3.5. I just can't rock with that. I think Winston is the better player. Cincy at Washington football team. Washington is giving one. Me and my guys that when we politic about the spreads and who we think gonna win and all that. We always look with a funny eye when we see that the spread is only one, give or take. And now that I'm telling you, if you're not in the know, then you're not in the know. And if you know, you know. Like that 1 point spread, normally somebody's getting blown out. Like somebody's getting blown out, so you can put a tease on it and not a tease. And I'm not even gonna act like I'm familiar with all that. I just know at my spot you could buy 6 points. So for instance, if you taking Cincinnati with the 1, then you can buy 6 additional points, and then now you got Cincinnati with 7. But with that being said, I like Washington at home. And then they got a good defense. I like the under too on the game. The over and under is 46.5. And I just like Washington. I think they a rough, tough team like the Giants, like Philly, like Dallas when they not losing all these games and not playing defense. And the NFC East is a tough division. It always been a rough, tough, cold weather outside like division, even though Dallas do got the stadium. But with that being said, I like Washington. It's just I like Washington. I know everybody's on Joe Burrow, and he's proven to be that he's nice. Like he's definitely got skills. You know what I mean? And they're gonna only get better as they put players around him, hopefully, and not just waste him away. But I'm gonna go Washington. I'm gonna go Washington at home. You know what I mean? Next game, Jets at the Chargers. The LA Chargers. Jets is getting 9.5. Jets is dirt. I never really bet with the Jets. I never really bet with the Giants, the Jets, the Knicks. I mean, I'm a New Yorker, so my biasness. I don't let my biasness get in the way. A lot of times, New Yorkers, and I guess if you're in another city where your team is just dirt, you'll give your money away still by rooting for them with fandism. I don't do that. I don't do that with my money. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Not with the bum-ass New York teams. I root for them in heart and in spirit, but not when I'm trying to get these chicken dinners. No way, no how. With all that being said, the quarterback for the Chargers, and I can't Herbert, whatever his name is, he's good too as well. Like Joe Burrows, he's showing that he's going to do something in this league, and they're going to win the game, I think. But I'm taking Jets with the 9.5. I mean, you got to love the points. Jets got a pretty good defense, and no matter even if Sam Darnold was playing or if you put Flacco back in, he's a Super Bowl champion. I just like the Jets with the points. It's getting late in the season. You are who you are, in the words of Dennis Green. We are who we thought they are, and we let them off the hook. We're not letting them off the hook this week. All right, let's go to the next game. Miami at Denver. Miami laying 3.5. Not sure if Lock's going to play. Lockett, whatever. I like Denver, though. I like Denver at home. Got to say, Tua is bound to lose one. I mean, as a since he came into the league, starting the first game, he's 3-0. So obviously, I'm just playing the averages. Miami, on paper, you say, they got the better quarterback, they got the better team. Everything says they the better team, and you should just bet on them. But for some reason, I like Denver. I like Denver. We're not going to get too much into that. Green Bay at Indianapolis. Indianapolis laying 1.5, and this is again like that 1.5 game. You know, Aaron Rodgers, obviously Green Bay. I like Aaron Rodgers over the other old quarterback, Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers. And the Colts is playing good. I think they need this game. I think they will get this game because of their defense. And as long as Phillip Rivers don't turn the ball over, like so much money could have won with him, like on a parlay, either at the night game or somehow mixed with a baseball game. And like, you know, when the season is around, I had Phillip Rivers when he was on the Chargers, and never win no bread with him, bro. I'm telling you. But I like the Colts in this game. So I know all the money's probably going to be on Green Bay, especially if you can get a money line and you think you're gaining some value for if you think they're going to win outright. I like the Colts at home. So I'm going with them. Next game, Dallas at Minnesota. Minnesota giving 7.5, and Dallas is getting Andy Dalton back, the Red Rifle, and who knows how he's going to be coming off no practice or however it goes. Not really knowing the system. Even he got thrown in when Dak got. Minnesota, it's like they just beat the Bears Monday night. Kirk Cousins got he was 0-9 on Monday night. Got that monkey off his back. Might be feeling good. Might be overlooking Dallas, but I can't play around with Dallas. If I can't play around. I'm taking Minnesota minus the 7. Dallas is dirt, and I'm going with Minnesota. Last and least, Kansas City at the Raiders. You know what I mean? Shout out to Boomer and all that. The Raiders. Round 2. Ding, ding. Kansas City lost at home to the Raiders. And then, victory lap. You know what I mean? Victory lap, and you know what it is. And I love it. Like, I'm here for it. I put my hat on. I sit back. I get the popcorn. I say, this is going to be a goodie. So, spread is 8. Some people might be 8.5. I see this game as a kill game for the Chiefs. That's what my initial was like. The Chiefs is going to kill because it's the get-back game. So 2 touchdowns or at least 10 points. Then I see this game as, John Gruden and them, they woke the beast up. And so now you got to put up or shut up. And now they're going to try to destroy you. So, with the COVID, couple players on they thing too, I think the Chiefs will win. But I'm going with the Raiders Sunday night, you know what I mean? At the new place. It's going to be Kansas City, first time playing there. Not that it matters. It ain't like it's going to be fans there in the Death Star and they're going to be going crazy and all that, all black. All right? But division games, man, I don't think they're going to change it up. Like you can't change a player's game in the 9th inning, you know what I mean? Shout out to Ho. You know what I mean? You can't change a player's game in the 9th inning. You know what I mean? You got to keep the blueprint the same. You may sprinkle a little, wrinkles in there, and they know each other. So, it's one of those things where we know what it is. It's different players, and, we're going to get to it. So I'm taking the Raiders with the 8.5. Obviously they got to lose by 10. It's possible. But I'm going with the Raiders at home to prove that, it wasn't a fluke. We're going to run the ball on you, and we're going to show and prove that we can hang around with the big boys. And then if they do it, then now you got to say Pittsburgh, Raiders, Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to beat a team, 2 times in 1 year. And obviously it's even more hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year. I think the Baltimore Ravens is the last team to do it over Pittsburgh, and that's in 2001 when they won the Super Bowl. So you already know Popovich Friday, my picks, first time doing it this way. Now let me give you the locks. Because like I said, even though we can go through all of the games and all that, I'm not betting on all of the games. May do a $10 parlay, $20, pick 10 to try to get the, as I call them, the lotto tickets and see, how many games you can win. But really just pick out the games that you like and just bet on them. But this my locks. This who I'm liking. Lock number 1, Washington football team over Cincinnati -1, kill zone. I see them killing. Everybody taking Joe Burrow. I like the Colts. Phillip Rivers giving the 1.5 over Green Bay. I'm sure a lot of money is going Green Bay way. I'm going to go with Indianapolis. And who else we going with? Oh, going with Denver. Denver, lock. Even though everything is saying Miami should win, I'm going with Denver at home, minus the 3.5. So that's my locks. Washington, Denver, and Indianapolis. Parlay 3 that. On the outside, who I like? I like Atlanta, Jacksonville, and I like New England. That's for you daredevils that want to try a 6-pick. 6-pick with $100 get you $400. Get you $4,841. Yeah, kid, chicken dinners. Let's go get this money in the gym. Let's go get this haircut. You know what it is. Friday, peace, love. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button so when I upload the new videos, you can be alerted. You already know Black Friday coming. You know what I mean? Even though I got all black on now. Cozy Souls. Got the Back to the Future. Got the Back to the Futures in the back. Marty McFly's. Got the Dunks right here. And got the Phone Positive Galaxies. Size small, size medium, ladies. You know what I mean? No, we in the pandemic, fellas. Get your family. You know what I mean? Something cheap and affordable, you know what I mean? Affordable and fashionable, fly shit only, Popovich. Yeah, kid.